Hello again, Seth here from macOS 10 screencast.com, and this is my review on Leap. Leap is another software which is coming from Ironic Software. You can download this piece of software at ironicsoftware.com/leap/index.html. And if you had a look at our first screencast on Ironic Software, where we were reviewing Yap, you may already know that Yap is an application which is perfectly to file all your documents on your computer. And what Leap is, it's similar working to Yap, but these applications are not quite the same, because what Yap is to documents is Leap to files. You can manage or search files very quickly, very easily with Leap. And you see here I have already opened a few other tabs in my Safari window, and we'll come back to these later. First of all, Leap is already opened, and you see that we have the same display as in Yap. We have on the right hand side the informations which are reflected by the currently selected documents. On the left hand side we have our tags view, and here in the middle we have our hierarchical view of the folders, and the main view displays the folders again. What Leap is able to do, it integrates with a so-called technology called OpenMaeda. It's developed by Ironic Software and a couple of other developers. It's free and open source, and that's the best thing about it, because what it means that OpenMaeda is free and open source is that not only Leap and Yap are able to work with tags or metadata assigned to a specific file just from within Yap or Leap. It means there are a couple of other softwares available which are able to read those OpenMaeda tags and work with them, like the so-called application Yap, which is also coming from Ironic Software, and Tagit is a free software. And what I like about Tagit is it's not only free, but it's a small tool. You know, you can search for Tagit through Spotlight, and the tool is small. That means it's fastly starting, and then you can assign tags to specific files, folders, etc. Other tools are also available, but I won't talk about them in this review. Okay, Leap is basically, you know, Spotlight in good, because what Spotlight is not able to do is search for specific files. Like in my case, I am now in my home folder and do a very basic task. Just let us search for my Leap preferences. So I enter Leap here, and what you can see here is that I get a lot of files displayed, but I don't have a clue where they are. What does mean polarizer.hpp and cpp? They are in users, set, coding, and somewhere. But where is my Yap license? It seems not to be listed here, because one thing Spotlight is not able to do, it doesn't search automatically for system files. You have to go to Other here, search here for system files, include that in the menu. Here you see system files aren't included, but when I include system files, I get a few other search results. Here you see some emails which are now found, an iCal file which is living inside my other library, and here finally we have our caches. But where is my... there's my property list. Okay, there are my preferences, and it has only taken me, you know, about 1 minute, 2 minutes. Okay, let's do the same thing here in Leap. Here they have integrated the so-called Go Deep function. You can call this straight by Control-Command-G. I click on this button now, and you see instantly Leap starts searching files, and it has found already 2,604 files. And now let's narrow our search with the keyword Leap, and here is my property list. That was quick. And this is very, very good, because here, you know, it was not just easy to search for system files, it is also easy for us now to see where that file actually is living, because you see here on the left hand side we have a couple of folders are displayed. All are grayed out, but the library folder is not. So that means the files we are searching for, all files that were found, are actually in our library. I can narrow now my search by simply go into that folder. You see Leap is again searching, and again I can see here I have one file living in preferences, I have 5 mils and some cache files and one application support, and boom, now I'm inside my preferences folder. I can view this thing, or you can just use the loop tool again, which is also available in Yep. You can hold down the Alt key and have a very nice preview of the document. Okay, let's go up a few folder hierarchy items here, and you see that was quick and easy, but let's do a couple of other things. Let's say I want to search for photos. I have here in my iPhoto library some photos, and let's say I want to search for this piece of art. It's called img._0085, and this one's probably called the same. Yes, it also starts with img and an underscore. So let's go into Leap and search here for img. You see now that we have two folders that were found. In the pictures folder we have our two files. I'm saying that because Apple has recently decided to switch the iPhoto library format to a so-called package, and packages are also not searchable by Spotlight by default, but the way Leap is working, it just searches anyway for the files and then displays them in the view here, and you see these very nice pictures are actually looking pretty good inside Leap. Okay, you can not just go deep, you can also manage files and tag files. That means, let's say we want to tag this file with art. This has actually drawn my girlfriend, and it's a flower. And here down, this is also art. And you see I can just enter a couple of keystrokes here and displays a list of tags according to the already entered text. So let's return here, and the last tag is, let's say, angel. Okay, this was pretty easy. You see on the right hand side we can add a few other metadata to this item, like copying to the clipboard, which is not a metadata, of course. We can rename the file, we can see the location or add a description. We can move this thing to a folder, we can reveal it in the Finder or get just the Finder info. This one just calls straight the Finder and gets that info dialog. Let me close these two windows. Leap has also an info view, which is basically just displaying the same things as the right hand side of Leap's window. And one neat thing is, let me go to my home folder again and let me turn off the go deep function for now. Let's say you have some items you don't want to see, like, you know, when you're installing some third-party software, what you sometimes get is a list of applications, files, PDFs you don't ever want to see. So what about just hiding them? That's easy in Leap, because this thing not deletes selected items, but it hides them. So when I click this thing, you see now that I have added a metadata to that thing, which actually just hides them from displaying in Leap. So how can we just have a look at all our hidden items? We can here